Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. There's coffee and biscuits on the table as well as cocoa and tea if you need it. As usual, please help yourself. We're going to be continuing our journey through Valhalla. I didn't really get to stream for too long yesterday, so I figured I'd make up for that by streaming again here today. Just trying to honestly get back more into the swing of streaming, and you know, with Pikmin 4 coming out literally 4 days from now, I better speed up the process. So yeah, let's get right into it here. Not that I'm trying to rush my way through Valhalla, but I'm also running out of time for other games that I'm trying to prep for as well, such as Armored Core coming out next month, on top of, you know, of course, playing Pikmin, and then the month after that, potentially playing Lies of P. So, need that. Let me go ahead and get the game launched, so we can go ahead and get our Valhalla journey started. We ended the last video with a little bit of a tense sequence, so here's hoping that things kind of smooth themselves out. At least Say is okay. You know, at least that's a good thing. But, I mean, not much else is okay, considering the news that was airdropped on us. Anyway. Go ahead and actually turn that down. Where's the tunage? There we go. Cyberpunk Bartender Action. VA-11 Hall-A. All right, let's go ahead and continue. You guys can hear it okay, right? All right, the poster, we paid for that. Please make sure you have the $8,000 you needed. We should have that. It's the 22nd today, so the 24th. Need to make sure it's paid by then. No problem. Good evening. I shall wait for the VOD so I don't get too spoiled. By all means. You'll have to forgive me for slow G'ing on that, but I will be uploading, I think, what is it? We did part 4 yesterday. I don't think I uploaded that one just yet, so I will be uploading that here tonight. And then once the VOD settles here, I will upload part 5, basically back to back. I'll try and just get it all together as I go. And then I'll bunch it all into one playlist. But yes, I'm really sorry if I've been slow on that. Anyway, the only news that we have is from the Augmented Eye, so let's take a look. I did say I was going to skip it last night, but we're going to read it here today. Kira Miki Encore Concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Miki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and are expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get them from Ticket Lord and Idol Hell, both links that we can't click. New act proposes increased surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal? That's a little extreme, don't you think? I mean, given the circumstances, it sounds like it would be very effective, but that's a little insane, actually. Oh well. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any— Yeah, of course not. Of course Quincy wouldn't say the bad reasons as to why doing that would be terrible. He would never say that. No, he only wants to talk about the good of the city. Anything that's bad for the city doesn't exist. Anyway, let me go ahead. 66 American kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take away the title from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American kids surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. It's a pretty bold claim. Well, that's enough news for today. Let's take a look to see what's on the Nano Camo listing. Nothing to write home about. Well, I'm happy with the glamour we have right now, so let's go ahead and save our funds as we gear up for work. All right. Tilt our neck a little bit, get our voices together, and go to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm actually gonna need that for tonight. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're all in the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Ugh. Who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh, yeah. I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind, and this is why, See? Starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down at me in disgust, knowing that they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. It's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind just to sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Jillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. I will seize the opportunity to add that boba here really quick. What is it, high quality? Sure beans. Let's see, copy, duplicate, boom, high quality, genuine boba that doesn't look like a PNG, but is still a PNG nonetheless. I can't wait until I get my model done so I can actually drink boba for once, because I'm stuck with this otherwise. I wonder what it's like tasting real boba. The dragon has had boba before, but she also makes it on a regular basis, and the dog can't have it because it'll kill her. So I have to know. What does boba taste like? Anyway. I guess we'll keep it with the usual tracks. Oh, you already put on music. The boba needs to be on top of the other ones? What other ones? Oh, are you trying to add the boba onto the other bobas on the screen? Sorry, bud, no can do. I can't have it obstructing the window, unfortunately. But you can put it on me. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Oh wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem like almost a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R-R Gold Star. Sparkle star for them. Thank God. Finally a direct one. I like this Jill. I like this Jill a lot because it means that she's not putting up with anybody's shit today. This is the Jill I love. Sparkle Star. I don't think I've made one of these before, actually. I don't think I've seen that glass. That actually looks kind of good. See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, self-hate, and on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes. Last month, I finally got over my renaissance and moved on to my enlightenment. And here I was, thinking you get to say something serious for once. Are you implying that I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do you nothing. I'm glare immune. Ha ha. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice, whatever, like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. Sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. Know anything else? Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch. I can't imagine being in Jill's situation, though. I remember being put on the phone with somebody who had to let me know that, you know, one of my friends had passed away, and honestly, I just kind of swallowed it in, was like, you know, thanks for letting me know, and went right about my business. You know, I just kind of continued what I did normally, and now as an adult, it's starting to hit me a little bit harder, knowing that I'll never be able to contact them again. It's a bitch. It is definitely a bitch. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender. You're making lots of faces there. Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what the feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! Huh? Oh, thank God. A normal person. Whoa! A mummy! No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Sai? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you by your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you. Or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. It's the small things, kids. Let's keep it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Done. Beer. Here. Yay! Let's see if there's any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh! Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, Maybe... Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio. Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No! I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah. Just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well. Might be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me. How did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me really hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, but it just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. Could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. All right. Let's get her something iced. Let's see, what do we have that's iced? We'll look for something sweet, maybe. Mixed, nah. Asian mix, nah. Asian mix, nah. On the rocks and blended. We will give her a moon blast, okay. Okay, 1 powdered delta, 1 flan, and 2 karmatrine, and on the rocks, blended. Now this moment's still kind of tense. We'll turn off all systems go for right now. There we go. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty actually. But they have also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I didn't know I looked like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right until I was like 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why'd you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. I need to drink real quick, 1 moment. I need to remember this weekend to make sure I get some actual, something small. Nothing too huge on the alcohol factor, but I could use some. Helps take the edge off, if nothing else. Just like me in cooking. That, and almost burning my place up. Oh. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm gonna take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure! Ooh, boy, this is a rough recovery period, isn't it, chat? Goodness gracious. It's time for me to sleep. Please, have a good rest. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy, and have a great nap. Please be safe, by the way. Take care of yourself. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Back here. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. Just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey! The only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is the bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demo derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet, he can still run faster than me with it. True. You want something? I'm fine right now. A Brantini. A big one. I'm in a good mood. Pretty good. Alright. A big one, huh? 6. That should be 12. 6. 2 Carmo. Age. Mix. Done. Big Brantini. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know? You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park that I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? I can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Ugh. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh! Hey, Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. Yo, breakcore? Hell, what song is this? I'm writing this one down. Holy shit, this went hard out of nowhere. What? Yo, what is this? This is fire, actually. Wait, okay, that's it. Stop. It's not fit for the mood, but I'm definitely gonna keep that in my back pocket. Bloom Light. So we have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 2, 3. Okay. Aged and on the rocks mix. Bloom light. Two for 2. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who is dimming the light? Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, then she must still be tired. And the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. Finest alcohol possible. Last I checked, when I checked the menu, I think like one of the finer ones is a Zen Star, which is a promo drink. It's 4 of each ingredient, and I don't think that that's actually good. I think that actually sounds like shit, honestly. But maybe it's not for me. I don't know. For 3 days, that bank was hell. And poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former members. It's unfair, you know? Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. Paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say, wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim. Welcome. I was afraid I'd mixed up the directions and ended up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. I don't think I've made a sunshine cloud either. Smells, some say it tastes like caramel, huh? Yeah, I've definitely never made one of these before. I would have made one for myself if that were the case. Rocks and blended. Yeah, I don't remember this. All right. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him that I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Like, regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel... free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in... never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Let's take a look at the girly drinks. Usually those are really bubbly. Maybe not, huh? Bitter? Looks like we'll have to take this from the top. Huh. This would be such a stroke of irony if I gave her the same drink that I give Donovan on a regular basis. But let's do it. We'll give her a big beer. Oh my god, she has no idea. Anyway. Okay. Following the menu and... Mix, done. Oh shit, I messed up. Right. It's supposed to be 8 Carmo. Whoops. I knew something was wrong. Okay, 1. All mixed. Done. There we go. There's a big beer. Big and bubbly. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, stop to take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Literally any drink, but if she has a dry mouth, maybe we could give her something sobering? I need to remember my sobering drinks. Goodness gracious. Bleeding Jane. Yeah, we'll do a Bleeding Jane. Alright. I guess we'll just blend the fuck out of it. Bleeding Jane, coming right up. Grandpa Booze, I forgot that that was here. Okay. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks! Bye, Jill. Please, come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing. I know. I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now, we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. As usual, normal mistakes, and we did good. We did good. Treat yourself, buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Look at this nerd. Hi, Doom. It's so nice to see you, I think. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Potentially getting back into alcohol here. Not by means of this game. I was sober for a bit, but... What the fuck do you mean I'm 13 and this is deep? What do you mean by that? Jill wants to get into the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Why? Who was that Lilin? A very good friend. Okay. Let's see. God, that's so expensive. All right. Mega Christmas tree. Jill bought what she's wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Well, there it is. It's a little cute. All right. Oh yeah, I peeped into Terraform earlier, by the way, while I'm taking a look at things, and I honestly was so tempted to give him that role sooner, but I felt like I was overstepping my boundaries, moderator status be damned, and I just figured, you know, sooner or later he's gonna dig himself into an inexhaustible hole, so I'm glad that happened, because he sure the fuck did, jackass. Anyway. Played Xenoblade and got sippies. Oh, what kind of sippies? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm looking to expand my palette, so I might actually ask you for a favor if that's okay. Nothing too big, just things that you would prefer. Things that you kind of throw together when you have a good, bad, or otherwise day. Okay, so Makise releasing the EKDV-186 update. Is this the greatest thing to grace the planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Hey, buddy, whoa. Whoa. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Like, just imagine he just got like a long pause. He inhales and says, I like porn, you guys. Thread over. Gonna play 13 Sentinels again, because fuck anymore. Pompadour and Yankee Girl. Let's go. We love that shit. Plantation Pineapple Rum. One moment, please. Okay, let's see. Plantation Pineapple Rum. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna keep a note of that one. All right, let's see. Go back. Also, yeah, no, dude really outed himself. Like, what was the point? I can't tell if he was being serious or not because he was sticking to his guns like nobody's fucking business. But anyway, Monster Girlfriend Shirari news. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, dat fucking music. Is this the GOAT? Dunno. Do you like the GOAT girl? I'm gonna marry a GOAT. It's alright game. 8/10 out of most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equals bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies! Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. Thread closed. Dude, I swear to God, they had to have taken this shit from actual 4chan boards. They had to. They had to. There's no way. There's no way they made this up on the spot without either frequenting the website or just straight up taking it from the website. There's no way. If you want a little bit more complexity but slightly less sweetness, get the regular 5-year instead. This is good information. Year substitute for complexity sans sweetness. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, 2013 to 2017 was definitely an era that happened. Like, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it was just one of those, like, how else can I say this other than you had to be there? Because it was just, people look at it now and it's like, oh yeah, I remember what happened in 2012. I remember what happened in 2019. But between the years of 2013 and 2017, maybe 2018, it was just a complete fucking enigma that it might as well be its own SCP. Like, that's insane. The amount of money they offered wasn't even worth it. You know, pennies, bro. Literal dimes in comparison to what I've been seeing elsewhere, so whatever. I don't know. Dude has the role now. If he wants to stay, he can stay. We'll just make fun of him for it. All right, what's on the news? Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contexts are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they heard, but the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while it was being broadcasted. It almost was like something was blocking the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages should be the ones that we're paying attention to. Oh boy, Lilim are getting hacked. Is Kira Miki the best pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as a human because they're immortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive, but most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city, Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated about the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. That's true. Yeah. Okay, here we go, Quincy. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. Okay, we won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first. So bro literally is trying to fix a problem he created. What the fuck, Quincy? Anyway, let's keep our funds together. Electricity bill is due soon and I don't want to waste it, so let us head out for yet another glorious day at work. Friday, December 23rd. Good evening. Ah, hey. How are you feeling today? Lilim are soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself, I'm still sad as hell, but... how do I put it? The noise has stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. How did you get her number? I have, contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill. Need a second break, a drink, or a hug? Just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Time to get busy. Robofucker spotted. I mean, that's just all of us at this point. Let's be honest. It is what it is. I did not say brotherfucker text-to-speech. I said robo-fucker. God damn it. I'm about to turn this thing off, I swear. Anyway. Then again, if any of you have brothers that are of age, give them my number. I'm right down the street. I'm not doing anything. We could play some Smash Brothers. Oh shit, that's a double joke. I didn't mean to... Anyway, moving on. Hang on. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Huh, it's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. Wait, other boss? You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place that my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing. Part of it? I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those cipher bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? All right. Let's do a manly drink. Let's just keep it simple. Something bitter? Bitter, manly, and strong. Why not? Why not? We'll make it count. Oh. I did it right. Okay. Here. Yes! This is just what I wanted. Ugh! This tastes worse than my own butt! Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Hey, thank you. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact that we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, with the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do their own balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper? A box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together. Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know? Is he supposed to be a Metal Gear reference? This is starting to sink in. Is this supposed to be a Metal Gear reference? I don't know, I just work here. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes, and bottles come in bottles. Ooh, as expected from you, boss. Wait. That theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with fucking steaks. So tomorrow, you're going to check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Russ Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil. A piece of cheese came in. Curses! You're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those Cypher bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know. Her smile is cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Ah, yeah, forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great! Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. As someone who's worked with warehouse logistics, they are shipped tied up flat, yeah. And so they can get multiple boxes out without having to, like, you know, ship them out in box format like people think they do. Could you imagine, like, shipping somebody a box and they get it and they open it and it's like, oh, right, my bad, that's what I ordered, a box. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to not just accept such a thing. But with Nacho, you'd have something to do. Something to do. And he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her, too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. Okay. Shit. I missed the chance to ask how or even if he gets paid with money. Man, I sure needed to get wasted. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Sheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Give me a beer, will ya? Gotcha. Is Deal on anything? Okay. Roll. Sir? Yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Let's make it big. Shit, I could go for one right now, too, to be honest. There we go. Mix. Done. Big beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah! Cheers! Hey Jill, do you like beer? It's funny that you say what style. It's because I'm not actually a beer drinker. I still have yet to actually try a decent beer that I've actually enjoyed, but it's usually like the off-the-shelf shit I get. Like, you know, Coors Light and Bud Light and all that other shit. I need to actually see if I can get something decent for once. I had this friend back in high school who had made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No, thanks. The last thing I need now is more crap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. Depends on the flavor and finish you want. Dog, I just want to drink something that doesn't taste like it was just watered down. Like they just served it up with the ice already in it, but the ice melted, so it just watered down my entire drink. I want to be able to drink it and not feel like shit afterwards. Taste buds, I mean. Of course, if I'm gonna drink it, it's gonna taste like shit afterwards, but anyway. It's no problem in the company, but the other day, we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. Get a stout or a red ale? You know, I haven't had an ale in forever. I guess the closest I could come to a quote-unquote ale would be like Reds, but that was like an occasion thing. You know, like I kind of drank that to drink it, to be honest. I want a bolder flavor. That's it. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I need. I need a bolder flavor because usually the beer I get my hands on, it just feels like it's already sopping with water. And it's like, I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I poured water into my drink deliberately. I need something strong. I need to be able to taste my drink. I don't want to just feel it. If I wanted to just feel it, then shit, I'll just drink sake or something. I don't know. Not saying that like sake is bad. It's just when I drink sake, I'm drinking it for the feeling, not the flavor. I just want to be able to drink something and taste it. You know what I mean? We are so fucking back with feelings and vibes, the game. Yeah, no, things got real fucked up earlier. It kind of made my anxiety act up, but that's why I'm streaming it again today, to make up for how rough things were yesterday. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was, say, this Laura girl. You guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay. Bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilim, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap. She's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are two totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse, and that statement couldn't be any truer, I see. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility, too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you, and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay. Enough Laura for a night. That refrain from using "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof. Please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Give me a fringe weaver. Bloom light and fringe weaver. Okay. Should be easy. Okay. On the rocks, mix, done. Ah, shit, I misinputted. Damn it. It was supposed to be aged on the rocks and mix. Damn it. I think I zoned out for a minute. I was too distracted. There we go. Let's fringe it up. Age, mix, done. Bloom light and fringe weaver coming up. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems like it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were of course part of some big games company. Seems like the company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better? Or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word? Cynical? Jaded? Bitter? Tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis? Hey! I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all of that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find more people were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all of that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame on for what you do on past relationships. Whatever! Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh, yeah. That one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Cypher Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting depths. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Did you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. All right. Cutting deep tonight too, are we? Yeah, I will admit, this, sheesh. I really gotta reevaluate my life a little bit better. Maybe I shouldn't let things get to me. Is that really what the problem is? Or is it just... I think I'll give it some time and mull it over, but now's not a good time to really think about it. No dogs in sight. Sure why that's not on here. Less that you shouldn't let them get to you, and more than to process them in a healthy way so they don't affect your current and future relationships. I mean, unfortunately, it is a case-by-case basis. That's why it's a theory. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Oh shit, I forgot what drink she usually likes. Oh no! How did I forget my own wife's favorite drink? Brantini? No. Brantini? No. Is it a Brantini or is it a French Weaver? It's gotta be a Brantini. Fingers crossed. Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A Brantini. So you do pay attention to what I ask for. See? Ha! Ha! I do pay attention! See? I know exactly what my wife likes on a regular basis. I just had a momentary lapse in judgment. Shut your mouth. No, I didn't guess. Maybe. You have quite the fixation with brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom, but the highlight was him ordering a brantini for me. I have had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma. I'm feeling like utter shit for the past couple of days. You can't possibly make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister, Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She's never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and my dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then just left. Well... Huh. You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about her kids are growing up and seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have any kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting that guy hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Yeah! Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I just couldn't discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding, kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine just the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo. His breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still quite look young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her. Somehow. Actually, what worries me is what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out to be shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them all because of that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all of that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you because he passed your irrational standards... Hey! Am I lying? No. But there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get ya? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Ice and alcohol, alright. Easy. Just another fucking bad touch. It's like the easiest drink to make, I swear. On the rocks and mixed, so that's ice, that's alcohol. Oh shit. As usual, we're nothing but mammals after all. Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on! You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right! I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs. And a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? Here they're talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... What? Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'd be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Well, damn it all, now I want chicken wings. What the hell, man? Damn it all. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that made my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Yeah, breasts are cleaner than legs? No, that's not true. I'm sorry. You bite into a chicken breast and you've got crumbs all over the entire fucking house. Period. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. You like them buff? What about tall? Wingstop open for another hour, to munch or not to munch? Let me get my phone. One moment. Let's see if I have a Wingstop near me, actually. Suppose it wouldn't hurt. Here's my phone. Almost lost it for a minute there, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, my head is spinning right now. I can tell I'm a little bit hungrier than I remember. Let's see. There's actually not a Wingstop near me, but there's actually quite a few wing places that are still open for the time being. And it's Monday, so 70-cent boneless wing. Damn it, now I really do wish that there was a Wingstop near me. I hate living in the one part of Florida that just has nothing and everything at the same time. Piece of shit. Anyway. Well, at least there's a wing joint near me that has some pretty damn good wings. They do it Tuesday, too. Maybe I could do a little marching outside. I'll pull up a map to see if there's a Wingstop near me, but there's definitely not one on DoorDash, so it is what it is. But no, now I'm actually like dying for some wings. Let's see. Ah, damn it! The closest one near me is in Destin. That's too far out. Ah, well. Misery. Moving on. No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. Alma! Oh my god! Sharply dressed males? Hey, Doom! We got the one for you. This is it. This is the one. Anyway, yeah, no. Fucking Destin. What a nightmare. Like, why is it that the worst place has the best shit? I hate Destin so much. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? These spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. So something to get over the spiciness. I guess we could probably combat that with something sweet. Yeah. What if I give her another Brantini? Well, you know the rule. Why would I go for that? Braintini. Here. Phew! It helped. Thanks. Alright, so, next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Sweet doesn't actually combat spice as good as other things. It's citrus content. So you think maybe something sour would have worked? Potentially. Potentially something sour, right? Maybe I could have found something citrusy. Makes me wonder. What other citrusy drinks do we have in here? Nope. I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like, redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss. You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. Ugh. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I started hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I would never let you go. Okay then. Enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? There we go. What? Oh. That. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now, I want to help you. Come on. Come here. Oh. I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you? All right, then. Now I'm the bartender, and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay, then. I move this here. Hey! Alma! Was that an Alice Oh my fucking god, was that a rabbit? Oh my... No. No. It's too early to speculate. Keep it going. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog. In a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker. Right. Now, we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. Something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Running my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. For about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh. We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... There we go. No. Maybe? Yeah. You want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please. I want want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then, you can't mess that up. Right. No fucking way. This is like the coolest thing this game has done. I love this. Here! Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking. I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all of that, so I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It's all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength not to start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do. But I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry. I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Oh, there is a log. I just had to scroll up. Shit. Okay. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Uh-oh. Where is it? Where's the sad music? Fuck! I can't seem to find shit. We'll keep this. That's fine. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true that she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Chill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all that, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. Such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you give me a big beer here? Coming right up. Makes a beer big in this thing. Simple. We double it up. Man, that's rough. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued livered implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Oh. Hey, Jill. What kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. Now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Ah, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. You were the one. You volunteered yourself, and you insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person. I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill? Are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here! Okay, now we can go back. There we go. It's weird for you to get so... sappy. Well, I just realized the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. I hate it! I hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Silly chill. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? Hey Joy, big fan. Oh my god, hi Shaq. You might be a big fan, but my ass is an air conditioner. It's so nice to see you, honestly. You've been making great strides and improvements, so yeah, no. Just take it from me here. If I'll admit that I I don't have a blushing emote. Fuck off. Well, anyway, no. Big fan just the same. I appreciate you and all of your endeavors. Anyway, I don't quite have a blush. I still need to make that. At most I have like a shit-eating grin expression, but I don't have an honest to God blushing one. I might need to make that. I'll probably do that here tonight once I'm done with stream. I'll just do one of those. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. An Alma girl sure is nice. Ah, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh, yeah, boss. About those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager and... Boss? Alright, not bad. Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. No mistakes. Good as usual. Well done. Your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electric bill. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Oh, shut up, jackass. We've got news. Grand Slam fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF recently. It's a really solid product IMO, much better than the E. I like the match personality, but wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's gonna face Yusuke at the Dome show. Why couldn't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars, nothing impressive. Wrestling is fake, thread closed. What the fuck? Wrestling is fake, thread closed, banned for racism. Fuck, I hate this so much. Anyway. Alright, Lilim receiving messages update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from the popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Developing. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Oh, this is not a news article we should be reading. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong during this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police forced to release their new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely that we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like this will become rare in the following years. Model warrior Julianne returns this February. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to the public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. Wings acquired, hot honey dry rub. Oh, I'm so jealous. You know what? I don't care if it's not Wingstop. If the Cosmic Wings place is open near me after I get off of stream, I'm definitely going to indulge myself. That's for sure. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? No. She's so happy. Okay. Cosmic Wings is a ghost kitchen? Yeah, it is a ghost kitchen. It's pretty much fucking Applebee's. But it is Cosmic Wings, so therefore, hee hee ha ha, wings are, you know, yeah. We don't have good wings around here. Like, okay, so let me rephrase that. We don't have good wings around here that are actually open for too long. Like, I'm looking at local wings places right now, and the top recommendation is fucking Pizza Hut. I want an honest-to-God wing place, goddammit. Jesus. Anyway. Okay. So, unfortunately, it's a bit of a sleepy night here tonight, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and, call it for tonight's stream. I'm gonna try and see if I can mentally prepare myself for the rest of the week, as my department is going through some pretty serious changes. However, there is a fellow person that I will be rating on by the name of Yuki Angel. They are currently streaming Phoenix Wright. So let's go ahead and get that detective business going. I do appreciate you guys so much for coming out, and I really do apologize that I have to cut streams so short, but it's always a pleasure streaming for you guys, so I will see you next time. Please make sure that you wash your hands, don't touch your face, drink water, wear a mask when traveling in public. When you get to this stream, please, or their stream rather, please give them a good old gal raid, so that way they know who sent you. And we'll see you guys on the next stream. Please take care, and bye-bye. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here, honestly. It's a shame I couldn't stream for longer, but you guys mean more to me than anything else, so I'll be getting my energy back soon enough. I'm just having to juggle some things at work while still trying to stream. The sooner I can get that done, the sooner I can divert more energy to my work streams, so... Or work streams. Actual streams. Off-work streams. That's what I'm looking for. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. See you next time.